Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Eric, and over here we talk about spirituality, we heal, and we do craft. So today we have another pick a card, and we're going to look into you guys' week ahead, your next 7 days, what you can expect, and all that jazz. So let's get into it. I'm just going to pick out a card for each pile. And then we'll top it off with some charmies, and then we'll get started and you got this reading, okay? So let's go ahead and pick a card. Pile number 1 is here. Pile number 2 is here. And pile number 3 is here. This is the Herb Crafters Tarot deck. So we're going to see what the overall energy is. Once we get to you guys' reading, I'm not going to flip them over just yet. We'll wait for the surprise in the reading, okay? If you want to choose without charms, you can go ahead and pause the video here. And for our people who want to do charms, let's get it. Let's see. All right, I'm struggling here. Okay, we have this no service pin for pile number 1, which you guys can see here. Okay. For pile number 2, we have this bedazzled crab. So fancy. And then for pile number 3, we have an owl. A bronzed owl. Okay, so I will see you guys in your respective piles, and we're gonna get it cracking. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started and see what your next 7 days is going to be looking like. So we have the no service pin here. So that's very possible that you guys might just be like going off the grid, or just kind of like not being on your phone as much, not being on social media as much, and just kind of like taking time to yourself. But we're going to get some messages to clarify that. Let's see what this card is. We have the 10 of Wands. Maybe you guys are working on something where you need a lot of like heads down time, and it's like you're in like the stages where it's hard and you really have to push through. So Spirit is either advising you to like turn off the phone, limit the distractions, really take yourself out of anything that has a distracting energy to it, and really push yourself this week. And if they're not advising you that, then you probably already know that, okay, I need to kind of really buckle down this week, okay, and really see what's going to help me reach whatever goal I'm going towards, or help me cross that finish line, whatever the case is. This could be like a work project, a school project, something, a passion project, something you've been working on that is like you're down to the last stages, and it's always the hardest when you're nearing the end, right? So many little things you have to check off and do before you can really cross over to that threshold of being complete and finished. So pile number 1, Spirit, what can they expect during this week? Their next 7 days, there's this week ahead. What can they expect during this week, Spirit? What can they expect during this week ahead, Spirit? Let's see. All right. Bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Pentacles, okay? All right. We have some, I don't know if you can hear it, but we may have some distractions throughout the reading, which is really just going to pour into and solidify your reading of like limiting distractions, okay? So we have the Three of Wands here. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Devil. All right. So give me a second to channel this message for you guys, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, Spirit, for pile number 1, what can they expect? Or please give us some clear, concise, accurate messages on what they can expect in their week ahead. So be it so it is. Okay, I feel like this week you are pushing towards something, right? And this something that you're pushing towards is very abundant for you and very emotionally fulfilling for you. I feel like it's going to help you heal in some kind of way, and it's some type of ending. You know what I'm saying? Like you have 2 tens here, and we have 3 tens here actually: 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and 10 of Wands. So I feel like you are ending something and walking into something better for yourself. But Spirit wants to warn you of possibly falling into temptations, falling into the route that feels more comfortable for you, because this ending that you're going through is a little tough. Like I said, I feel like you're going to be pushing through something this week, and it's like that last final stretch to get you over to the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, right? And it's like you're traveling towards all this happiness, but in the background you do have that hurt, you do have the burdens, the shadows, the trauma, the triggers, things that you've experienced that can kind of come up, you know, when you're just like on the up and up and you're moving and grooving, and it's just that one last thing that comes in to try to test you before you get everything that you've been wanting. That's what I feel like is happening. Spirit just wants to kind of like give you a heads up, like, you know, you have the strength, you have the wisdom and the maturity to move through this, but we just want to give you a heads up that you may be triggered this week. And this trigger might come in and try to like pull you back to old ways, pull you back to temptations, and just things that aren't the best for you. I wanted to say like addictions. Like, I don't know if you have a certain type of addiction that you have or whatever, but something that's just not the best for you is going to try to pull you back in as you're trying to end some type of cycle, as you're trying to move past some burdensome energy. But overall, it feels like you are going to be feeling complete by the end of this week. I feel like you're going to have some assistance too with the Six of Pentacles here. Like there's going to be someone, something, maybe this thing that you're working on is going to give back to you in some kind of way once you actually get over the hump of completing it. And I feel like you're just going to end up so much more wise after this. You're going to be really emotionally mature and really in the Hierophant position as a mature and wise person that can kind of give back to others with your experiences, helping them out with your knowledge, and being able to share your wisdom with other people. So yeah, I feel like you're really pushing towards something this week. You're going towards something that you really desire, and it's bringing a lot of abundance. We have the grapes and stuff in this, like just a lot of abundance into your life, a lot of happiness into your life, but not without that final test, that final push. That's just like, are you sure you're ready? Are you sure that you progressed and healed in the way that you say you've healed? Well, here's the test. Here's to make sure that you are ready to move forward with your life. Okay, so overall it seems like a cool week. But it's like I say that, but in the same breath, it's like, how cool can it be to get tested one last time as you're trying to like move towards the next thing, you know what I'm saying? So it can feel a little burdensome, and you might just want to like shut off the world. Maybe spirit is telling you to block someone. Maybe there's a temptation that has hurt you before that's in another person that's trying to come in as you're like progressing towards this new success for yourself. And spirit is just like, cut them off, block them. Don't let them contact you, because you're pushing through this final push, and you need all the energy that you have for yourself and not for other people, other things, or anything that's going to drain your energy and take away uh, your focus from moving towards what you need to move towards. Okay, so let's see, we're going to get some clarifiers out here. All right, so here, please clarify the Three of Wands. Please clarify the Three of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ten of Cups again. Clarify the Ten of Cups. The Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Please clarify the Three of Swords, Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify the Hierophant. The Knight of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Please clarify the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Spirit. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Please clarify the Devil. Please clarify the Devil. The Six of Wands. Okay, this is a cute message. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Yes, I feel like things are definitely coming into balance for you this week. And I thought about that when the Queen of Pentacles clarified the Queen of Cups, right? I feel like this final stretch that you're going through, this heavy energy this last piece of heavy energy that you have to push through is really bringing you into balance. You know, I feel like you focus on your emotions, and now you're putting in that work to just push through the emotion that you have, work on the emotions that you've had, and really evaluate, you know, the hurt that you may have experienced in whatever situation that you're in. And I feel like the wheel is turning in your favor because you decided to heal yourself from some type of addiction, or heal yourself from some type of toxic connection of some sort. And because of that, you're coming out victorious sometime this week. Okay, you're going to feel really happy because you're getting unstuck in some kind of area, and you're really traveling towards what you desire. Like, you're really moving and progressing towards your own personal happiness this week. And I feel like abundance is coming because you are yeah, like I said, I feel like someone or something is coming to help you. And I feel like, you know, we have the Six of Pentacles here and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're working with someone, or you have worked with someone or something, and because of that, it has brought a lot of happiness. You know, maybe you've worked with your shadow side. You know, your light side and your dark side have come together, and now you guys are like, okay, we understand each other, so we're balancing ourselves out, and we know how to move in the world to get ourselves unstuck. We know how to bring our own happiness in, and we know how to be confident towards moving towards what we desire. We know how to move in a mature way and in a wise way. If you hurt my stomach, please please disregard. I'm hungry. Okay, so maybe you guys are hungry for the success, and that's why you're like pushing towards it, no matter how hard it feels. You're ready to end toxic cycles. You're ready to end cycles that don't feel good to you, right? And so you're just like lit up and confident to charge towards those things, which is making you very victorious this week. So I feel like you have a lot of opportunities coming to you because of this ending that you're going through, and because of this final push that you are strong enough to push yourself through, and it's just bringing you into balance. I feel like it's really in your destiny to have went through this challenging moment, to have went through this thing that you had to heal from, and you're getting to see your victory this week. You're getting to see it. It's really beautiful. I mean, we have the 10 of Cups out here twice. We have the 8 of Wands, which is a lot of opportunities for you to basically embrace your newfound happiness, put your newfound happiness into action in some kind of way. And with you being the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, it's just you're very balanced. You know, you work on your logical side, you do the work, but you also believe in your manifestations. You also have faith in them. You also listen to your intuition and follow how you feel, instead of always just going off of just what the facts say, right? So that's beautiful, you guys. And I'm happy for you guys. I feel you're going to have a really good week, but not without the test, okay? Not without a little bit of a burdensome energy or just like clearing out the rest of those burdens, you know, not necessarily new burdens, but like really pushing through the last of those. And I feel like here, like you might get like a text or like a call from someone, and they're just like trying to pull you back into the BS of whatever. It could be family, it could be relationships or with love or friends or work. It's just someone trying to pull you back into it, and you're just like, no, I'm setting my boundaries, I'm pushing forward, and I'm removing this out of my life. And by the end of the week, you're going to see the effects of that, and see how much you have balanced yourself out and how strong you are and how victorious you are, because you overcame those shadows and those triggers and that trauma and those addictions of, like, maybe you were addicted to like toxic relationships, you know what I'm saying? So like you're just going to see your progress this week after that last test. Okay, that's so nice and so beautiful. I want to get you guys some last minute messages. I'm trying to see which one. Let's go with this one, the Gratitude Oracle. Okay, pile number 1 sphere, last oracle for pile number 1. Let's do 2 here. Let's see. All right, so we have a vacation, number 44. How nice, which is number 8. Okay, we love that for you. And then we have decision, which is 26, which is a number 8. How nice. So yeah, I feel like you're deciding to push forward, right? And when you decide to push forward and move those distractions and limit those triggering and addictive things that try to come into your life, you are moving towards your own personal vacation. I talked about travel, especially with the 3 of Wands here. So maybe you guys are going on vacation this week, or you have the opportunity to go on vacation by the end of the week. You're just like, you know what, I'm gonna book me a trip, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you already have something planned, whatever the case is. But you have 2 8s here. So when I think of 8s, I think of abundance, I think of prosperity, but I also think of transformation and change. So I feel like, especially with the decision here, I feel like you're changing from one world to another, and it's because of this last final push. Like you are finally like stepping into a new world for yourself, and I feel like it's going to feel like freedom. It's going to feel like liberation. It's going to feel like a vacation. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to y'all. How exciting. And I hope you enjoy your week. I don't think I have any other messages I wanted to pull out for you guys, but that is all I wanted to say, and that is how your week is going to go. I hope you enjoy this week. I hope it's amazing for you. It seems like it's going to be good. Like I said, not without the test though. But I don't feel like the test is going to be super hard. I just feel like it's really just going to test you. It's just going to be like, are you sure you're ready? Okay, because we're ready. Are you ready? Okay. Either way it goes, I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you want to go deeper, you can always book a personal reading with me down below in my description box. If you like this video, make sure you like it in real life and hit the thumbs up button. Okay, comment down below that you're from pile number 1 and you are ready for your new life. Okay, and if you want to know every time I pull up to the YouTube streets, you can always subscribe to this channel. Just to be a part of the family, okay? And consider leaving a love donation if you're feeling froggy, but if not, it's okay. You can find me over at TikTok, where I do daily astrological sign readings. I'm not there every day, but I'm there most of the week, okay? I love y'all so much, and I hope you have an amazing day, week, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started and see what your week ahead is looking like. You guys chose this crab charm, the bedazzled crab, because I have another crab in here, but this one's the bedazzled one. It's special. So maybe you guys are coming out on top with something this week. I say that because normally when I get the crab, I'm thinking of like a crab in a bucket mentality. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically like the crabs, when they're in a bucket, they're just like, I don't care what y'all talking about down below me, but I gotta step on all y'all so I can get to where I need to be, right? So it's like every man for themselves type of thing, right? But with the bedazzled one, it's very possible that you guys are just coming out on top, and unfortunately, some people get left behind because of that. But you are just rising to the top, regardless of the obstacles or people trying to pull you down. But let's see what your card is that you chose. You chose Temperance, number 14, which reduces down to a number 5. So you might have to be patient with something as you're trying to rise to the top, or Spirit is telling you to balance out something. Either way it goes, patience is on the table. So we're going to go ahead and get some more messages for you. If you hear growling, my stomach, I'm hungry, so maybe y'all are hungry too, okay? Let's see. All right, pile number 1, spirits. Pile number 1. What can they expect in their next 7 days, their week ahead? What can pile number... Did I say pile number 1? I meant to say pile number 2. My bad, y'all. Pile number 2, spirit. Pile number 2. What can pile number 2 expect on their week ahead? What can pile number 2 expect this week? What can pile number 2 expect this week, spirit? What can pile number 2 expect this week? Okay, bottom of the deck is the Magician. All right, let us see. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords out here. We have the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, Death, Strength, 4 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, you're definitely being told to be patient about something this week. All right, so give me a second to channel you guys this message and we'll get right into it. Spirit, please come in and give us some clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 2 regarding their week ahead. So be it so it is. Okay, so you're definitely needing to make some kind of decision this week. We have the 7 of Cups out here and the 2 of Swords. So there's something around you that I feel like you're not wanting to make a decision about because there's so many different alternatives that can come out of your decision, right? I feel like you're a little fearful of what it can transform into, what it can become. So you're not really wanting to make a decision. You're just like, I don't really want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just going to change things in a way that I don't think I'm quite ready for, right? And Spirit is just trying to tell you that when you're faced with a decision, I feel like you might already be faced with it, but if not, when it does come to you, they really want you to be patient making this decision, especially because you are so indecisive, and they just don't want you to be impulsive about it. They want you to see things from a different perspective, try to look at things from different angles, and really weigh out each decision for you, okay? Because it can turn into something really beautiful. And I feel like it can turn into some type of wish fulfillment for you, because I feel like you have the 2 wish cards out here. The Magician as a manifesting wish coming true, and the 4 of Wands as like 1111 or whatever. So yeah, I feel like your strength is definitely required this week, along with your confidence in making a decision for yourself with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you really need to tap into your inner strength and really find your inner confidence, because this decision doesn't seem light at all. You know what I'm saying? Which is why you probably just don't want to like make the decision at all. But it's also why Spirit is telling you to take your time and be calm about it. See things from a balanced perspective, see things from different perspectives. And that's going to help you transform into something that you're wishing for, something that you're wanting. Okay. So that's your vibe of the week, is making a decision from a calm place, a balanced place, a different perspective. And even though it's something that you might be scared of, that you're fearful of, don't be scared of it. Stand strong in the face of it. And it's going to bring in some type of wish fulfillment for you. Okay. So let's get some clarifiers out for you. All right. Please clarify the Queen of Swords, Spirit. Please clarify the Queen of Swords for pile number 2. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. We have the High Priestess. Please clarify the Seven of Cups. All right, we have the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. Please clarify the Four of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. Please clarify the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Spirit. Two of Swords. The Page of Swords. You have all of the exploration cards out here except for the Page of Cups. Yes, you have the Page of Wands, Pentacles, and Swords. Interesting. Death. Please clarify Death. The Three of Pentacles. Please clarify Strength. Oh, okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Please clarify the Four of Wands. Four of Pentacles. And please clarify the Hangman. Okay, the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. Again. All right. I'm getting a story here, kind of a personal story too, that I can kind of share with you guys for this week, because it's just relating so much, right? So I feel like, well, first off, Spirit is really telling you to be patient and take your time on this, especially this week. Take your time, especially with these these clocks coming out right here with the Eight of Pentacles. Take your time as you try to find the strength to make a decision about something. So the story that came to mind when I'm looking at this is I had to make a decision about if I was going to stay in my apartment or if I was just going to let it go and move on with my life and try to figure something else out, right? I didn't want to make that decision because I was like, well, what am I going to do next? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in between jobs. I'm trying to figure out like what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a bad position or a bad predicament, but I also am in the position where I can't quite pay this bill, right? So like, I feel like it's something like that for you guys. Like, it's a hard decision to make because you're uninformed a little bit on the options that are out there, but you know you do have options. I apologize for any noise that you hear. I know that you do have options. You just don't know what it is yet, right? So it's going to take some exploration of different ways of looking at things, different things that you can do in your physical realm, and different things that are going to feel right for you and your personal energy, right? And eventually you will arrive to that option, that decision that's going to feel right with the Two of Cups here. That's going to feel like a perfect match for you, right? But Spirit is telling you to take time to listen to your intuition so that you can make a solid and confident decision for yourself. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to transform and move forward, right? I feel like you're going through a transformation of some kind of contract. That's why I said I was talking about like my apartment or whatever, right? That was like a contract for me. And I had to kind of like transform out of that and go in a different direction that was going to feel better for me and that was going to suit my current reality, right? So it could be something like that. And Spirit is saying it's going to take time for you to be stable in whatever decision that you make, but you're going to be stable, okay? And you have a lot of stability cards out here. You have the four of coins, which is the Four of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Four of Wands. So that's all about like home stability. The Four of Pentacles can talk about you holding on too tight to something too, but right here I really feel like it's talking about your stability, being stable. Like you're going to be stable regardless. You just need to take your time in making a decision and deciding which direction you want to go in. And with the Seven of Swords clarifying the Hanged Man, I feel like Spirit really wants you to take your time by looking at your thoughts differently and really evaluating what your thoughts are trying to tell you, what your intuition is trying to tell you, because you just don't want to get caught up overthinking, you know what I'm saying? And then you overthink into a position that doesn't work for you when you could have took the time to really listen to your intuition and to really evaluate your thoughts before making some type of decision, okay? So yeah, I feel like as a synopsis, your week is really telling you to be knowledgeable, seek out information that's going to help you make a decision. Take your time, be patient, meditate, and don't be worried about your stability. Don't be worried about having to transform out of some kind of contract, whether it's a relationship, work, a home, something like that. Because regardless, you're going to have some type of wish fulfillment. It might take time, you know what I'm saying? Because we do have a lot of patience here on the board. But like as you're going through this transformation, everything's going to be okay if you can embrace new information and embrace your yin and yang sign, your light and dark side, and looking at your thoughts, but also embracing your emotions while making a decision for yourself, okay? Lots of decisions to make this week, but you want to be informed. That's your biggest thing. So let's go ahead and get you some last minute oracle. Let us see. All right. Pile number 2, Spirit. Last messages for pile number 2. What do you have for my pile number 2s? I'll probably do one more. Pile number 2, Spirit. Pile number 2. Last messages. Okay. All right. So we have vacation again. That one came out in pile number 1, which is probably why I kept calling you pile number 1. I feel like you guys are in the stage right before you would get to pile number 1. So if you feel like you currently already went through this, and maybe go to pile number 1 to see where you're about to go. But you guys are where pile number 1 has come from. Okay. So vacation, maybe a vacation can help you with your decision. Maybe just taking a break and relaxing, being patient, going with the flow of things, maybe going on a cruise or something can really allow you to just relax your mind and come to some type of decision for yourself. And then we have seek. That's so crazy because this is number 8, number 44. And then we have a number 8 here with 17. So yeah, seek out information. And when I was telling pile number 1 about the number 8, I just see 8 as like abundance and prosperity and things of that nature. But for you guys, I really see it as transformation. You know, I really feel like you guys are about to embark on a new journey, embark on a new transformation, but you just need to seek that knowledge and really figure out, you know, gather all your sources, all your information, and then decide to move towards what it is that you need to move towards and make a decision. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you want to go deeper, you can always book a personal reading with me down below in the description box. If you like this video, make sure you like it in real life and hit the thumbs up button. Comment that you're from pile number 2 and you're ready to find new information for your decision. And if you want to know every time I pull up here on the YouTube streets, you can always subscribe to my channel so that you know when I'm here. Okay. If you want, you can always consider leaving a love donation, but if not, that's okay. You can find me over at TikTok where I do daily astrological readings. I'm not there every day, but I'm there most of the week. Okay. I love y'all so much, and I hope you enjoyed this reading and you enjoy your day, week, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome into your reading. Let's go ahead and get started and see what Spirit has to tell you about your week ahead. You guys chose the owl charm, so maybe Spirit's trying to tell you something intuitively. Sorry if you hear any background noise. We're just gonna keep going like we don't hear it, okay? Maybe they're trying to tell you something intuitively. Maybe this is your omen, like owls are your omens. And yeah, maybe something shocking's happened, because if you can't hear it in the background, there's a lot of bumping going around and it just shocked me. So maybe something shocking is happening to you. Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Swords here. So maybe a new beginning, a new idea is emerging for you, a new mindset, a new perspective about something. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on for your week ahead. All right. Pile number 3, Spirit. Pile number 3. What can they expect on their week ahead? Pile number 3, Spirit. This upcoming week, what can pile number 3 expect? What can pile number 3 expect this upcoming week, Spirit? Okay, I think that's enough for us to get our message out. All right, bottom of the deck is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So we have the Knight of Wands out here. Trying to give us some space here. Knight of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. Okay. Give me a second to channel you guys this message, and we'll go ahead and get started. Spirit, please come in and give us some clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number 3 regarding what they can expect this upcoming week. So be it so it is. Okay, I feel like you guys are currently in like a waiting period, like with the 7 of Pentacles here. Like you guys are like waiting for something to kind of bloom, right? And I feel like this week is kind of probing an internal, like, not an internal fight, but like finding your perseverance within yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're really having to find your inner strength and push towards some type of change. Pile number 1 had a similar message, but I feel like you guys' message is different. Like you guys are walking away from something, you're moving away from something, and taking yourself through some type of ending, and it's giving not necessarily the most comfortable ending with the 5 of Pentacles here, the 10 of Swords, and then with the 6 of Swords, you know, it's like leaving with a little bit of baggage still left behind. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are moving to new territories. You're exploring a new way of looking at life. I feel like you can feel this change coming too, with the owl being the charm, and but it's like you're changing and going into a new beginning. You do have an ending here, but I feel like I don't know. It's something that's different. It's like you're presented with like some new perspective, some new idea, some new mindset, and it's something that can be very passionate for you. So then you start to explore how you can stabilize it, and I kind of feel like your energy is a little bit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot happening in this reading for me personally, like with background noises and stuff, and I just feel like you guys are kind of like everywhere with the 5 of wands here and the 7 of cups. Like you don't really know which way to turn, but you want to turn somewhere. So I feel like you're exploring a new way of looking at things, and exploring different passions so that you can bring some kind of change into your life, bring some kind of victory into your life. And with this victory, it's just bringing different changes that feel good and don't feel good. I feel like you have both energies here, where it's like an internal battle as to which way to go, but also like being confident in whatever you choose, and being willing to embrace a new way of looking at how to stabilize something, how to bring it into your earthly reality. This is interesting. Let me get some clarifiers out so we can go a little deeper for y'all. Okay, please clarify the Knight of Wands Spirit. Knight of Wands. Let's see. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Please clarify the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands Spirit. 5 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Please clarify the 6 of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. Please clarify the 10 of Swords. The Fool. Please clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Strength and Temperance. Yes, Temperance. Please clarify the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, Spirit. 7 of Cups. The Ace of Wands again. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, well we'll take them. We have the Chariots, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Swords. 5 of Wands again. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords again, and please clarify the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Wands. Okay. For some reason, I want to re-pull for the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords, Spirit. Please clarify the 6 of Swords. Okay. The King. Yes, the King of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you're working on something that, or you're going to be working on something that you are going to feel passionate about, or that you're needing to find your inner confidence about. I feel like this internal battle is coming because of some goal that you're trying to reach. Maybe you're like, do I want to reach this goal? Is this something that I still want to do? I don't really know. I feel like I've been working hard on it. I feel like I've been doing this and doing that. I'm not quite sure, right? And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to continue on that, looking at it from a different perspective, like when you're working on it, or when you're doing whatever it is that this situation is talking about, looking at it from a perspective of being in the process, or looking at it from a higher perspective, like this owl here. Birds look at things from higher perspectives. They go to different altitudes and stuff like that, so they can see a bigger picture, right? And I feel like that's what Spirit is wanting you to do. Instead of looking at how long it's taking, look at how far you've come. You know what I'm saying? Go at a higher perspective and see your journey up until now. That's going to help you continue to move forward. And when you can do that, you're going to start to see your victories coming a little quicker, because you can be grateful for how far you've come so far, rather than being impatient as to how much longer you have to go, right? I feel like you are ending something this week that's bringing in some type of new beginning, that's in helping you to embrace a new way of looking at things. I feel like this ending is talking about your perspective, your mindset, the way that you are viewing this journey so far is ending, and you're going to have a new clarity, a new perspective as to where you are going on this journey and how far you've come. Especially with this being here, the Five of Pentacles, clarified by strength and temperance. I feel like Spirit really wants you to acknowledge how strong you've been through these changes. You've had ups and downs. You probably will have even more ups and downs, but it's all about balance, right? And I feel like they want to commend you on how strong you've been through this, and they want you to see that, with the Ace of Swords here. I feel like you guys can probably kind of be hard on yourselves and kind of being like, nothing's happening, saying nothing's happening, but they really want you to see how far you've come and how well you've handled these changes that you went through that haven't been the easiest. So a decision that you're going to end up making is really, when it comes to you making that decision, Spirit wants you to tap into what feels like a passionate beginning for you, what feels like a desire that you want to achieve, or that you want to begin a new passionate creative project that you want to start. What decision is going to help you start that or lean into that Ace of Wands energy? That's the decision you need to make, right? Or that's the option you need to choose. So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Chariot, the High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, I really feel like that's where the internal battle is. It's like I said, that goal, that creative project, you're just not quite sure if you should continue to move towards it. And Spirit wants you to tap into your intuition, but I'm here to tell you that they do want you to continue to move towards it. It's not the easiest journey, but it's going to be well worth it. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like you're walking away, or you're moving away from the original way that you thought you should do this thing, or the original way that you thought it had to be done, or something like that. And that's coming from this new perspective. Seeing it from a higher perspective is going to allow you to see a new way of doing things, and allow you to see, I think I said that already with the Fool here. It's going to allow you to see that actions can be taken in a different direction of some sort, something like that. And then you have the King of Pentacles clarifying the Six of Swords up under here. So I really feel like you're going to be confident in how you feel, and confident in your actions, and confident towards the emotional decisions that you may make, because you've walked away from what you originally thought you had to do to make this thing happen for you. If I could use an example, it's kind of like just like a very common and broad example is like you thinking that you have to go to school for 10 years to reach this certain goal, when really you could take a class or two, go into the workforce and do some experiences, learn in the field, and then reach your goal, if not sooner, around the same time. You know what I'm saying? It could be more passionate for you. It could be more fun. You can have different connections. You can actually have that experience under your belt rather than only have an education. And it makes you feel more confident in you making that decision for yourself. So you're walking away from thinking that you had to do school for 10 years and walking towards this new beginning of embracing going into the workforce for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like that, and it's something practical, something in this grounded reality that you're working towards. And Spirit just really wants you to see things from a different perspective. See how far you've come. Acknowledge that you are intuitive and you have been listening to your intuition, especially when you get in this internal conflict. Like, they really want you to tap into what feels right, what does your internal navigation system pull you towards? What is that true desire? That's where you need to head. That's the direction you need to move in, and not what you originally thought with the Page of Pentacles, not what you have been holding on to thinking was the only way to go. Like, not to discredit how far or what you've done to get to this point. I just feel like Spirit is asking you to pivot, to shift, to move in a different direction, because that way of doing it has ran its course in this journey. And now it's time for you to embrace a new way of doing things and looking at things from a different mindset and perspective. So, yeah, I feel like I'm repeating myself now. So, we're going to get some last minute oracle for you guys. Let's see. So just as an overview, I like to kind of give a synopsis sometimes because, we be saying a lot in these readings. But just as an overview, see how far you've come, look at things from a higher perspective, give yourself credit for the strength that it has taken for you to go through these changes. You might not be right where you want to be right now, but you are way further than where you were. And if you can look at things from a different perspective, you're going to be able to move faster along your journey, along your course, along your path, and embrace a new way of doing things for you. So yeah, that's your synopsis. All right, Spirit, pile number 3, last oracle for pile number 3. Pile number 3, Spirit, last oracle for pile number 3. We'll get one more. Last oracle for pile number 3, Spirit. Last oracle for pile number 3. Okay. That does not say perspective. It does. Number 1, perspective. Yes. We love when it matches, right? Perspective. Spirit really wants you to look at things differently this week. And that's really going to help you move along your journey. And then you also have, that's number 1. So a beginning. You also have adventure, 52, that reduces down to a number 7. You guys are truly on a journey. Like, the journey's not done yet. You guys are just along the journey, and I'm just giving you a message along your path. Okay. So, you looking at things from a different perspective is going to allow a new adventure to unfold before you. That's going to be more exciting and be more happy and just be more free and more desirable for you, not mundane and conflicting internally. It's going to feel more like it's along your path and more in alignment with your intuition. Okay, so beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did and you want to go deeper, you can always book a personal reading with me down below in my description box. If you like this video in real life, make sure you like it in real life and hit the thumbs up button. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you want to know every time I pull up to the YouTube streets, and consider a love donation if you're feeling froggy. But if not, that's okay. You can always find me on TikTok. I was going to say YouTube. You can definitely find me on YouTube, but you can always find me on TikTok doing daily astrological sign readings. I'm not there every day, but I'm there most of the week. Okay. I love y'all so much, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye.